Now we go to sabotage and retaliation. I like this part. About 2/3 of the cases, they terminate him. He is part of the staff at the soccer stadium. And on the first day after he's been fired, he completely shuts down the sales system. So they have, and you can imagine that in America, this is a terrible situation. We have a soccer game and people can't buy food because watching a game makes you so very, very hungry. He shut the system down completely. And what they had to do was they had to A, sell for cash, and B, make up the total. So when you order something for $4 and something else for $3, somebody has to work out what the total is and what your change is from a $20 bill. Right? Can you imagine that? So it threw them into complete disarray. But what's the one at the bottom here? Plea agreement, 20 months for that bit of sabotage. And they gave him a little bit of a break because he borrowed the restitution money from his mother, $268,000. And again, this is a case of, I think people are angry, they do it, but they don't realize it's a federal felony. It's not just, I'm going to get them back. It's them against me. This person here, Lautaro, was from Houston. He shut down the entire law firm's email system and their network system for 2 days. They couldn't get there. They sued him, and it was something ferocious. 115-month prison sentence with restitution of 1.6 million. Because guess what these attorneys do? You shut us down for 2 days. We're going to take our billable rate, and you now have to pay that rate to everybody that couldn't work for those 2 days. Oh, he appealed his system. He appealed his sentence. He was very upset and very angry, but underestimated the fact that it is a federal felony. Matthew, not very clever. Matthew was fired by the LA Times, and he went to the hacker group Anonymous, and he begged them over a period of weeks, please help me, I'll give you the keywords, everything. Go in and deface the LA Times website. And when it was successful, as you can imagine, the editors saw this as one of the most serious events in the history of the newspaper, because somebody has gone in and changed the story on the website, and now it looks authentic, as if it came from them. Matthew, though, not that clever. He goes to prison, he comes out, and he's on supervised release, working for another magazine. He then decides to leave them, and what does he do? He sabotages their website 6 more months after deleting the business magazine's videos. So he was on, I just have to repeat this again, unsupervised release for having done exactly sabotage. He leaves this company, the new magazine, and sabotages them. Again, hard to believe. Here we go. Taylor was very good. Hacked into, sabotaged the computer network, shut it down. So I think there, in his case, he shut down the entire production system. Not that bright, because just before he was sentenced, he actually made a YouTube video that he posted talking about what he was going to do to the FBI agents and the witnesses. And not so clever. There we go. He attacked the system, deleted 5.9 million records, and basically he kept, this was a sustained attack over weeks and weeks, trying to bring it down, trying to close it down. Not good. I enjoyed this one, Megan. And on my 80 cases, 4 were women, 76 were men. So this is not equal opportunity as such. So Megan was one of the female ones, and this was rather amazing when I read her case. While she was being terminated, just before she was escorted from the building, she was observed by 2 employees repeatedly hitting the delete key. And I'm saying to myself, I wonder how that conversation went. They terminated Megan. She's leaving. Look at her there, hitting the delete key. I wonder what she's doing. No, we all know what she was doing. She was deleting. That's what the key is for. This was a nice one, the water system. He's very angry after being terminated, and what he goes in and he wants to shut down the entire water system. Unfortunately, again, he doesn't realize we have something called the Clean Water Protection Act or something like that. You can't go in and sabotage water systems. It's like an extra felony because we like drinking water. But watch this, here we go. The reason he was able to get in was because all the logins were the employee's initials. This is amazing. This is the FBI. They tell you what initials look like. TR. Thank you. I don't know what initials are. TR, and then a single digit between 0 to 9. So you don't have to try too many times. At least how many times do you have to try to get it right? I'll ask the PhD student. 10 times. And that is slack because you could have done it quicker if you. Anyway, he gets probation. So the sentences vary from 115 months to probation, and this included the Clean Water Act.